Hello everyone, Shelby with Shelby Creations here. Those of you that know me know I love stamps. I'll take, the old postage stamps and peel them off, run them through my Xyron, and I've got stamps. And it's easy. It just takes a little bit of time. Just get up, under one corner, and take it really slow and easy, and they will peel off, as you can see. Now, if you don't want to go all the way that way, you can take them. I got this one here started already, and just tear around the edges, and they usually come off pretty good. But then, I'm sort of left with the harder piece on the background. But I've done that too. I've made copies of stamps onto, see, these came off of a Christmas card. I just trimmed around them. You can make copies of them. They come also in the smaller size in digikits. So I've got where I've done those. And thank you to a very dear friend of mine, Sherry Liberto. She made me a bunch of blanks to use because I'll take them and, glue a sticker or put a sticker or an old stamp or whatever on a blank and, make your own. So there's a lot of ways to do that. And by saying I love stamps, I've gone to, I know Hobby Lobby has them, the little packages of, so many stamps, and I think Books A Million has them. So many old stamps that you can buy in a package. And find out what I do in my notebook. Well, I did that for several times. And what I did was I simply glued them down, or you can just put them on your printer, excuse the glare, and I made copies of them. Yeah, I made copies upon copies. And there's quite a few in here. There's Christmas stamps, there's, stamps from different countries. I love using these in journals and decorating with them. But I was, how on you watch YouTube and it comes up with these little ones that are recommended for you. There was this one girl. Oh, and when you do if you're making a copy and you want to cut out the stamps, you can either go around the edge with a tracing wheel. You can get these at any sewing center. Or if you can find them, these are a very small tooth pinking shears. These are a little expensive. I think these cost me like $25, and I had to order mine. So, excuse me. But anyway, back to the video that it popped up randomly on my YouTube, and the girl, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right. She is Japanese, Kanamo, and her channel is simply called Kanamo Channel. You can do the English subtitles because hers is in Japanese. But she was making stamps, and I was so caught up with the way she done it and this is all her work. This is not mine. So I want to make sure she gets the credit for it. So I'm going to simply show you what she did. Everything here is just sort of, I'm so waiting for this pollen to be gone. What I have is, I've gone through all of my stamps and I pulled out some that, I'd like to use on this. And for the numbers, I've got a date stamp, but the numbers are a little big. So on this one here, I mean, this is what that's all, I had no number stamps. So this cost me like $6-7 off Amazon. And they're not listed under number stamps. I'm just going to rip this off. It's listed under journaling stamps. And there's 2 sizes here, which are a great size to use. But there's also, let me see, I've been wanting a set of these stamps for so long. These are the wooden stamps. And their numbers are a little bit bigger. Not sure you can even see that under there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes here. And I'm pretty sure I can do any stamp with these 4 sizes. Now she cut her template out of, it looked like cardboard or cardstock. What I did was I cut mine out of a piece of acetate. And on one side I went around the edges with the surgical tape. And the inside is all empty. So I'm going to set this down, and I'm just going to take some regular masking tape. Now I do fold over the edge on mine. Put that one on one side, and then fold that one down. Put this on this side. Oh, now I do want, what I'm going to do is I like taking my pencil and just lightly going around the inside. You don't have to do this. I just like the way it looks when it's all said and done. Now, from here, we use our stamps. Let me see what I do. I had a stamp block up here. I had a stamp block. And it has disappeared. Okay. Time for another one. This is why we have multiples. Because I don't know who else's desk ends up like mine that you can't find anything with or on. Which really bothers me because it was like laying right here. But anyway. Where did I put... Oh. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Let's see. I really like using this one here. And this is where all those little inks we have will come into play. Now, before you get started, you will need a wet wipe. Get one of those over here ready. And a piece of paper towel. So we know we'll need those. Now, on these, on your stamps, this is where you want to be a little creative. Basically, we're going to paint our stamp. So, first one here is Shaded Lilac. And I'm going to get off of there. You can come off. I'm going to go just on the flower part with that one. And peel that off. Then I'm going to come back here with Wilted Violet. And what I want to do is just try and hit not all of the flowers, but just a little on the bottom. Now, with my paper towel, I'm going to look and see where the leaves would go. And that's where I'm going to take off that purple coloring. Now, come back in here. I'm using peeled paint. And dab this around where my leaves are. Just that easy. And then this will fit inside. Because see, this also shows me where my outline is. So I can place my stamp. Now give it a moment if you like me in doing it on regular copy paper, because it takes a moment for the ink to get into the paper. Lift it up, and that's what we have. And it's great. Come in here, wipe this off, get all the excess ink off of that, give it a little drying pat, and then let's do another one right quick. We have time, we have time. Okay. Put that one back down there. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, now for this one though, I'm going to come in the middle and do the middle of it first, because that's where all the stems go up. Yeah, you're basically painting using your stamps. And yes, it's a good idea. I mean, it got me to working with my stamps again. But, and I'm sure somebody else thought of it before she did, but just to watch her work with these was awesome. Let's see, what do we want? Let's see how the amber does. This is fossilized amber. I want to do all the flower parts. And then probably should have done that in the other one. We'll do that one here. Just press it down, and you may have to wiggle it a little bit, but give it time to soak in. And yeah, it didn't show up too good on that part, but yeah, that's okay. Now, we got one more here. And what am I gonna do? Let's just do the 3 roses. Do I have a... May have to go to one of my other ones here. This is archival. The color here is vermilion. Now this is going to give me an outline, but I'm going to show you how to get that how to fill it in, or at least the way she filled it in. Now, I'm not really good with stamping. I'm not a big stamper. And all y'all may already know these techniques. I don't know. But it was new to me, and I just thought it was so neat. Take simply a Q-tip. Dab it on. You see, it doesn't put much ink on the end, but it's just enough to put a little color on there. Now I gotta find my lids, because if not, I will have ink everywhere. So from here, pardon my arm, I'm going to come up here to my peg stamps, and I think I'm going to use this one. And we'll come back in here with our peel paint. Which way I want this to go. And this will be the bottom. Now, I noticed they didn't go up there very much, or very far, so I'll come in here with just a little curly Q stamp. And that, get these out of the way. So we're up to there. We've got our flowers. So our next step is to fill in the background of it. And then bring out our trusty little brush here. Let's see. I need... What am I going to use? I know what I'm looking for. I don't want rusty hinge. There we go, tea dye. It's a nice light color. Not as dark as Vintage Photo. Definitely not as dark as Walnut Stain. But what I like to do is I'll go ahead and tap it and then make sure that, you know, I'm not putting a whole bunch on at once. You know, that first time going around can, or get that, the main load of your, what's on your brush there. And now we've done the insides. Just like that. If you want to go a little bit darker, maybe I should on some of these, down towards a corner. But good enough, good enough. Now, I think what I want, I'm going to use these here. Are these going to be too big? Those may be too big. As I said, these are new. I just got them. And you basically have to cut them apart. So, and this is something I really wish they would have done separately, because sometimes when you're cutting stamps, they don't want to cut right. Hopefully that came out okay. Yep, looks like it. Oh, let's see, let's trim off the one. And we'll do a 1. And I want to come down here with the 0. Now, when it comes to doing number stamps, if you have to go single like this, it's best to start with the number on the outer edge first and then come in with the one on the inside. Now, let me see. I know I have, what's over here? All right, we'll do these in Vintage Photo. Let's see where that one goes. Press it down. I'm going to do all of these with the same number. There's that one. Wipe that one off. And then come back in here with number 1. And this way you can get it as close to it as you want. Line it up best you can. I'm not the best at this. I'm probably the worst stamper there is. I know that one's crooked. Not the best job, but it'll do for what I want. Now, before I lose these, I'll set these back over here. Put on my lid. And then peel my tape off. There's one side. And by putting that, you know, by laying over that edge of your tape, makes it easy. And then 2, when I put the tape, when I put this on, I put the tape side down. So now, to clean this off, I just simply come in here and wipe it down. And all the excess ink's gone, and that's over there. Now at this point, I'm going to bring in, cut these apart. I think I've got this doubled here. I'm just going to cut these away from each other. Now, when you go to trim it out with your scissors or whatever, leave a bit of a margin, and it will give it a more authentic look. Just keep an equal distance all the way across, and they cut out really, really cute. There goes one. We go with number 2. Now she did hers in sets of 3, which is why I made my little mold in a set of 3. Not mold, but stencil thing in a set of 3. But these just turn out so cute. But definitely go over there and give her channel a look-see. She's only been a YouTuber for a couple of months. I think about 2 months. Her first 2 videos was on a Temu haul she did. But the one with the stamp is the one that showed up on my feed. And then the one she did after the stamps was on decorating paper with just one. She had one wooden stamp that she was decorating paper with. Great idea. So now I'm going to come in here with, find my vintage photo dauber. And all I'm going to do is go around the edge. Not taking too much care on, being precise with it, because I want that vintage look. And this is the way these turned out. Look how cute. I just love it. And these are not the first ones. I ran these here through my Xyron. So now I have them as stickers. So you can see I've been playing with these quite a bit. So if you also have a Xyron, and I'm just using my small one, all I did was put those in, and I put them in sideways, and I pull it through till I just see the edge coming out, and then I'll stick the next one in. Pull it till I just see the edge, and then I'll do the last one here. Put it here, tear it off. Now with your Xyron, you do have to give them a good rub. And then peel off the top. And there I have 3 more. 3 more done. Look how cute those are. And these are, with the smaller numbers. And this is the one with the larger numbers. These numbers here actually came from this one here. So, but I think they turned out fantastic. I love this new idea of making them. So thank you to Kanamo. Like I said, go and check it out. It's Kanamo channel on YouTube. Great new up-and-coming YouTube artist, or paper artist. So give her, like I said, check out her channel, show her some love. But yeah, aren't these adorable? And like my Nikki says, another stamp. Yep, another way to do stamps. We're always open to new ideas. So if you like what I've shared with you today, please go check out Kanamo's channel. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right. And give it a try. I mean, we're all up to trying new things. And who knows, this may end up being your favorite way to do stamps. So until next time, I'll see you again in the Dragon's Den. Bye, guys.